Hello. Today we are going to translate between words and then math sentences or algebraic expressions. So I'm going to give you this chart. It's going to have a lot of information on it, but we'll go through it piece by piece. So the first thing we're going to look at is if I'm given addition problems in words, what might that look like? So anytime you see the word added, sum, plus, increased, total, something like that, you know it's going to be an addition problem. So 4 added to a number, if that's a phrase, an English phrase, we can turn that into a math phrase with x plus 4. It doesn't specify what number, so this could be any, it doesn't specify what letter, so this variable could be any letter you choose. Subtraction, we use the words difference, minus, less, decreased. Subtraction, the order matters though. So the difference of 5 and a number, we're going to go in order. So 5 and a number, we put the subtraction sign between them. Here it says 8 less than a number, meaning that I take 8 away from a number. So that number has to come first. So it's m minus 8. We have multiplication also. So we use the words product, times, multiplied. A number times -7 would be -7 times something. We always put the number out in front when we multiply because we call that our coefficient, if you remember from earlier this year. And lastly, we have division. So it could you could see the words quotient, divided by, over. Here I said a number over 12, so W over 12. And the quotient of 5 in a number, again, just like subtraction, the order matters in division as well. So quotient of 5 in a number, you put that 5 on top and then that b or that variable on the denominator. So if I gave you this phrase, y increased by 15, I'd like you guys to write the math sentence for that. Similarly, what about the product of W and 4? Please write the math sentence for that. Okay, here we're going to go a little more complicated. So it says write an expression for 8 less than the quotient of m and 15. So this 8 less than is going to be the last thing we talk about because that we're taking it away from whatever comes first. So quotient, remember, means divide. So we take m divided by 15 and then 8 less than that, so minus 8. We can also use real world problems. So if we say Jack is 3 years older than Sam, and we know Sam is X years old, we need to write an expression for Jack's age. Well, we know Sam is X, and we know Jack is 3 years older, so older would be addition. So we have X plus 3. And finally, we can go the opposite direction. So we can write an algebraic expression back in words. So if we're given this algebraic expression, y minus 9, we can write that in a variety of ways. So the first one I said was the difference of y and 9. You could also put 9 less than a number. Or you could just spell out y minus 9. Or a number decreased by 9. There are lots of options that you could write. Sometimes you'll be asked for 2 or 3. Sometimes you might just be asked to list 1. I'd like you guys to list at least 1 for this problem.